A new poll shows that older people think that millennials are not hard workers.
These kids, they never want to work.
Yeah.
They come into work and they just play on their iPads or poods or whatever that is.
So there's this huge social disconnect because obviously the way younger people work is completely different from the way older people work, right? So I'll give you a perfect example of that.
Like older people work and younger people don't.
Okay, you're so full of it. You're so
I'm
full
kidding. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so for instance, like me and my dad always have this argument, right? So he'll always say things like, "Oh, I can multiply double-digit numbers in my head," right? Good for you. I put it into a calculator and I move on. I move on with my life and do more important things, right? So.
Yeah, you busted your dad. Okay. You know, your dad didn't get to provide you the lifestyle that he did because he was doing the numbers in his head. He got up in the morning, worked till late at night.
Yeah,
that was the work.
Yeah, I do that too.
Yeah, sure. No, I'm kidding. Anna works really hard. So, but you're a bad example. But people are complaining about the kids that come in and they're like, dude, like, so do I have to work or something?
Look, every workplace now requires you to have a really great understanding of technology, right? Who understands technology better than anyone else? Younger people, because they grew up with it. So you tell a young person to do something on the computer or look something up on the internet, they're like, move on. And then they sit there and they do nothing, right? But
well, then go on and do something else. Like if you're saying the older folks are going to the library, like looking through the books, meanwhile you Googled it 2.5 minutes, God bless your heart. But you know what? Then pick up something else and do that. Don't be like, I Googled it. Ooh, that was a tough day, man. Let's move on. Okay, and by the way, the jury's out on this. I'm not sure. So let's convene this TYT Supreme Court here, okay? Millennials, lazy or not lazy, guilty or not guilty? Jayar Jackson.
Of course, we're speaking in general terms. Of course, they're lazy.
Really?
I don't agree with that.
Look at Grandpa Jayar.
No, because there's a, like, I think, and I'm not sure if the old folks or whatever we're calling them, they don't have a fancy name like the millennials. But there's a basis for what your understanding of things are. So say your spell check doesn't work or your internet goes out, then they have nothing because they're basically stupid. I'm telling you, man, I have nieces and nephews and some of their friends, and I've seen if something doesn't spell it for you, they don't know how to spell simple fucking words.
From 9 to 5, the older generation definitely works harder. But the younger generation, they also work at home. They work in the middle of the night. They work at 2 a.m. because they're on the internet. So, you know, in any given 24-hour period, it's probably about the same or maybe in favor of the millennials. The other thing is, I think our society as a whole is moving to a all or none society where you have all the money or you don't have shit. Mm-hmm. And same thing with the millennials, okay? You're either a super hardworking millennial like Lucas or you're a lazy bum like the one that Jayar is describing. I mean, there's less people in between, whereas I think the older generation, there was more of a middle class, more of a middle level working people.
I think it's a gray area because of like how Anna says everything's so accessible to the millennial generation. So, but I don't think they're lazy. So
yeah,
I would say no.
I have a decision. Mm-hmm. The Chief Justice, as usual, has swayed me. Okay, I'm voting not guilty on millennials. I think that it's, of course, some mixed bag, and of course, some kids are lazy, and a lot of them are incredibly hardworking. Everybody knows that, but I think it's mainly the misunderstanding. I think you're right, Anna, that a lot of the older generation, they think like working hard is you come in and you're sitting at your desk by 9 o'clock and you leave at 5 o'clock or 5:30 or 6 or whatever it is, and you bring your lunch pail or whatever, and you go and get your corporate job and you stay at your corporate job. Whereas kids think, why am I wedded to a corporation? Yeah, if it serves my purpose. If not, I'm going to go somewhere else. And first of all, that throws the older folks into a tailspin, right?
I love that you brought that up.
And then second of all, you're right about the Google. They're like, oh, these kids. I mean, I'm still working on the report. No. Yeah, because they did something else and they figured it out, and you're thrown off by that. So overall, I'm with Anna and Jesus here.